name is Farisha Nabila binti Kasman. My metric number is A218244. So today I would like to present about the introduction of financial management. Financial management is application of management to budget, forecast and control the company financial resource. It aims to maximize the investor profit by optimize the firm money. There are three important components in financial management, which is about investment, financing and dividend. Our group decided to choose two companies from the logistic industry, namely the CJ Central Logistic Holding Berhad and Post Malaysia Berhad. This is because the two companies are very popular and have impressive financial record every year, start in 2019, 2020 and 2021. Our group used the 14 ratio using the horizontal and vertical analysis. Horizontal analysis is to review the company financial statement and the compare year-to-year ratio, while the vertical analysis is to share of the account balance by the comparing the ratio of both company from year to year.
My name is Shahira binti Azman and number metric A218327. I will continue for the next part is business nature for Post Malaysia Berhad and CJ Central Logistic Holding Berhad. Post Malaysia provides service involving the delivery of letters, postcode, printing paper, packaging, stamp sales, stamp issuance and remittance. Then, the company expanded into multi-service provider. It began to venture into parcel delivery, registration, insurance service, money transaction, fund investment and payment of electricity bills. CJ Century has diversified into integrated logistic, oil logistic, Proshman logistic, data management as well as warehousing and distribution service. To comply with safety regulation, integrated logistic is focusing more on freight forwarding, transportation and contract logistic, while oil logistic is mainly set by the Oil Companies International Marine Forum, International Maritime Organization, and International Chamber of Shipping. Meanwhile, Proshman logistic are intended for electronic and electrical home appliances. Then, data management solutions are focused on physical storage, electronic document, and cloud storage. Warehouse and distribution service that can be scaled and customized to cater to the needs of customer based on the demands and delivery service requirement for their product. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Rizatun Nazir Shafira binti Westa. My metric number is A218290. So today I will explain about ratio analysis. Actually we used 14 ratio analysis, but today I will explain only 5 that used by Post Malaysia Berhad and CJ Century Logistics Holding Berhad. For Post Malaysia Berhad, the first ratio is a current ratio. The formula is current asset divided by current liability. In 2021, the current ratio will be 0.87 times. The second ratio is the account receivable turnover ratio. The formula is sales divided by account receivable. In 2021, the account receivable turnover ratio get 2.84 times. The third ratio is the inventory turnover ratio. The formula is cost of goods sold divided by inventory. In 2021, inventory turnover ratio got 670.17 times. The fourth ratio is the total asset turnover ratio. The formula is sales divided by total asset. In 2021, total asset turnover ratio get 0.82 times. Last but not least, the fixed asset turnover ratio. The formula is sales divided by fixed asset. In 2021, the fixed asset turnover ratio will be 1.77 times. For CJ Century Logistic Holding Berhad, current ratio in 2021 got 1.41 times. Second, account receivable turnover ratio got 6.28 times. Next, inventory turnover ratio got 27.18 times. Fourth, total asset turnover ratio got 1.08 times. And last, the fixed asset turnover ratio got 1.77 times. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Nabila binti Noisha. My metric number is A21A3005. Thank you for the explanation. My part is I will explain about the vertical analysis. In vertical analysis, is explained about the 40 ratio. In vertical analysis, also have the causes of increase and decrease for all ratio is referred to the financial statement. For example, we see like current ratio, the formula is current asset divided by current liability. So for the two company, we have the different current asset and different current liability, and also the different amount every year. So the all ratio they have their own formula for what the totally amount. It is because the sum ratio is calculation for day, like average calculation period, sum ratio calculation for time, like current ratio, asset test ratios, account receivable turnover ratio, inventory turnover ratio, total asset turnover ratio, and fixed asset turnover ratio. And the sum ratio is calculation for percentage, like gross profit margin ratio, operating profit margin ratio, next profit margin ratio, return on equity ratio, and return on asset. So for the 40 ratio is have their own amount, so that the ratio is some increase and decrease. This is because it's prefer the amount of the company development. So thank you.
Next, I will talk about discussions. So firstly, CJ Century Financial Management will be better in the future than post-Malaysians Berhad, because CJ Century has a good gross profit from 2019 to 2021, indicating that CJ Century can manage to pay the debt or liability even if it decreased in 2019 and increase in 2021. Okay, second is both CJ Century and Post Malaysia Berhad fixed asset turnover increase from 2019 to 2021, but CJ Century has a higher ratio than Post Malaysia Berhad. This lead to the conclusion that CJ Century can manage the company goods use fixed assets. And the third one, Post Malaysia Berhad and CJ Century both has seen a decrease in time interest earned and operating profit margin from 2019 to 2020 before increasing in 2021. Okay, next for future prospect of Post Malaysia Berhad. So firstly, identify additional local opportunity for organizations, investment, and advocate for a more flexible and differentiated funding models. And second, streamlining and securing process with digitalizations. And the last one is simplifying the customer journey through digitalizations.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Hamdini binti Muhammad Asri. My metric number 821-83084. So today, I would like to explain about the conclusion of the analysis. Post Malaysia Berhad and CJ Century Logistics Berhad are one of the companies that provide fast delivery service to customers throughout Malaysia. Post Malaysia Berhad was established in the early 1800 and is an organization that was recognized in 1992 from being the government-owned Post Malaysia Service Department or Post Malaysia Service Department to business company. The company operates in three segments such as mail, couriers, and retail. Postal service were first introduced in the Straits segment of Penang, Singapore, and Malacca. CJ Century Logistics Berhad is an investment holding company based in Malaysia engaged in providing supply chain solutions. Total logistics service in Prosemen Logistics Service are two of company segment. The category for total logistics service comprise data management service, route transportation service, oil and gas service, freight forwarding service, and warehousing service. CJ Century Logistics Sedia Berhad, CJ Century Technology Sedia Berhad, and Century Logistics Sedia Berhad are completely owned subsidiaries of the company. Based on the analysis of Post Malaysia Berhad and CJ Century Logistics Berhad above, the day sale in the inventory of the two companies are different. Daily sale in inventory for Post Malaysia Berhad decreased from 2019 to 2020 and
established in 2021. The company is buying too much inventory and will make the firm less liquid. Meanwhile, the daily sale inventory for the company CJ Century Logistics Berhad increased from 2019 and to 2020 and decreased in 2021. Higher daily sale in the inventory of CJ Century Logistics Berhad in 2019 to 2020 indicate worse sale performance, or the company is buying too much inventory will cause the firm to be less liquid. Therefore, both companies need to manage inventory wisely and not buy too much inventory because it will cause excess inventory stock and the company will suffer loss.
Hi, my name is Nahida Shafika Binti Abdimanaf. My number metric 821827226. Recommended. First, the transit from short-term debit to long-term debit, because long-term debit can benefit small business in terms of mostly payment and interest rate. Second, swap analysis is a strategy that can help business analysis the current position and situation. A small freezer, the past performance, development strategy, plan for the function, and evaluate. Last recommended, business can see a way to help them improve the financial statement, because the short financial management constantly to ensure that the financial are run mostly and the business of profitable.